Welcome to Moments in Time and Space, a microfiction podcast, bringing you tales of horror and suspense with your host, Aaron Maracle. Hello everyone. Jack is an avid fisherman and goes out almost every weekend. He collects his own worms to save money, and he's become quite good at it. Let's see what kind of luck he has this time around. Jack had the flashlight in his hand as he made his way to the back of the yard. He had laid down a piece of wet cardboard around noon, and knew that this little trap would lure the worms to the surface. He had plans to go fishing this weekend, and he really didn't feel like paying for bait. The flat piece of cardboard lay in his garden where Jack had left it. He knelt beside it and set an empty coffee can nearby to hold his harvest. He grabbed the edge of the cardboard and lifted it quickly while he snapped on the flashlight. A mass of worms greeted him, and they wiggled in annoyance at being disturbed. With quick fingers, Jack began to pluck worms from the ground and drop them into his coffee can. "Looks like I'll be fishing all day," Jack said with a smile. A sudden sharp pain in his palm caused Jack to jerk away from the worms. Thinking he had grabbed a sharp rock by accident, Jack shone his flashlight on his hand. There was a thin trickle of blood running down his palm from where it stung. The crimson liquid mingled with earthworm mucus and dirt, creating an abstract mess of grime. "Well, crap," Jack muttered, and began to fish around his pockets for something to clean his hands with. His search was interrupted by a stinging sensation on his ankles, and Jack shook both legs. He winced as the stinging increased, and wondered what the hell was biting him. Jack rolled up one of his pant legs and shone the flashlight on the exposed ankle. Blood coated the visible skin, and it was soaking into his white tube sock as well as his shoe. "Damn it! What the hell is—" The stinging sensation was now on his neck. Jack began to swat at the painful area, trying to kill whatever bug was causing these bites. His hand landed on something slimy and soft. With deft fingers, Jack grabbed it and pulled it away from his neck. He held in the light of the flashlight and squinted. Between his two fingers squirmed a large earthworm. It wiggled and thrashed in Jack's grip, trying to escape. Without warning, the head of the earthworm split open like a budding flower. It twisted around and lashed into one of Jack's fingers. He grunted as he felt its tiny sharp teeth dig into his flesh, and felt sick as he watched it begin to suck the blood, flowing from the wound it had just created. Jack dropped the flashlight and pulled the worm off his finger. The thing took a chunk of flesh with it as it was pulled from its feast. Jack tossed it on the ground and tried to stomp on it, but all he accomplished was crushing the damp grass beneath his feet. He stopped and glanced around his darkened yard, trying to comprehend what he had just seen. Without warning, Jack felt stinging sensations all over his body. He screamed and clawed at the places where it hurt, but the stinging only intensified. He collapsed to his knees and pounded at his body in an attempt to crush the worms. Something slipped past Jack's lips, and he gagged as he felt a worm lash into the back of his throat. He stopped screaming as he began to choke on the blood that filled his mouth. He could feel the ground under him squirming as more worms surfaced, looking to join the others in the feeding frenzy. Be kind to the worms. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. You can also follow me on Twitter at MomentsInTAS. Feel free to recommend this podcast to others and help it grow. The opening and closing theme is Creepy Night by Daniel Carlton. Until next time, be safe, be smart, and be well. See you soon.